Hello, and welcome to Energy Empires. This is our game, and we're going to kind of go through a quick little how-to play video here. So you can read here they're going to start with a budget of $100 million. And then here's kind of an overview of each turn. You'll have a random event card, which can be positive or negative. We'll then collect income based on how much energy you're producing at a rate of $25,000 per megawatt hour. And then we're going to purchase their cell infrastructure. And then we will adjust our kind of happiness and environmental tokens. Here's a quick overview of the energy sources that can be purchased in this game. And then some quick end of turn scoring and how you win. So this is how we get into the game from our website. We're going to click directly on this link. We're going to open it, new tab, and we're going to click search Energy Empire, and then we're going to click play. This should load you right into the game. We can kind of see the board here mapped out a little bit. If this is a little too big, there's a little button up here which can help you go larger and smaller on the game board. I've got a pretty big monitor, so I can use here, but let's put it here at the big for the time being. So we're going to start our turn. We see that we have $100 million here. That's our total income. We have a happiness score of 5 tokens and an environmental score of 5 tokens as well. Now, to start the turn, we're going to draw one of these random event cards. So we go up here, we click draw, and we can draw a card. So this is a rainy day card here. Currently, we don't actually have any infrastructure on the board, so this card doesn't really do a whole lot. There are other ones that can affect right at the beginning. So we will just then go from here. We will see what it does, and then we can discard the card that way. And now we have our $100 million. We don't collect anything because we don't have any infrastructure, but now I need to buy something. So with our $100 million, we can purchase, let's purchase a nice coal plant. Those produce a lot of energy, and we kind of need to get our baseline energy of 1,000 to keep all of Energy Town happy. So now we can drag it kind of wherever hexagon we want, and let's put it right here. And so we can kind of see the stats here. It'll produce 1,000 megawatt hours, and it costs $50 million. But immediately on our purchase, we have to decrease our happiness score by 1, and then decrease our environmental score by 2. So let's do that right now. So we take one of these, we delete that, and we're going to delete the environmental token and another environmental token. And now we have to pay $50 million. So 100 minus 50 is 50, so we delete the 100 million, and then we're going to go up to the add token button and grab one of the $50 million tokens and add that to our bank. So we have purchased our first coal power plant, and we still have some money left over, and maybe we want to save that for next turn, or buy wind turbines or solar power plant. So we can figure that out. But currently, we're going to go to our next phase of our turn, which is our adjustments. So we're producing currently, we have one coal power plant, which produces 1,000 megawatt hours, and that's normal. So that will just go. We don't adjust our happiness score up or down, and we're going to keep our environmental score. So now it is our next turn. So this will be turn 2, and we get 10 turns here. So we're going to draw. Operation and maintenance cost. So we have to play this card, which will put it up here so we can see it nice and easily. We have to pay 10% of the initial price of each piece of infrastructure, or it will fall into disrepair. So we only have one coal power plant, so it's good we kept some of the money here. Otherwise, we'd be kind of broke. Good to have cash on hand. And so we have to pay 10% here, which is $10 million. So we will get $40 million after So we can put all of that in here, and we can delete the 50. So we have $40 million to spend. Now for our next turn, and we have not destroyed our nice little coal power plant down here. This card can get discarded to the discard pile. And now we get to purchase, or now we get to collect income. So we get $25,000 per megawatt hour. So this produces 1,000 megawatt hours. So 25,000 times 1,000 is $25 million. So we get another $25 million here. We get to add more money to our bank. And so currently we have $95 million. And what do we want to buy with $95 million? Or $90 million, excuse me. I think I want to buy... let's buy a wind farm. Those are nice. So this wind farm, we'll put it over here. They cost $10 million. So we'll have to take this and delete one of our $10 million. But it also then, on purchase, will increase our environment score by 1. So we get to add another one of these tokens over here. So we'll go up into our token menu, and we will add our environment, a little tree here. And we still have some money left. I don't think we're going to get, super screwed over if we get another operation and maintenance cost. So let's try to get to that tier of 150 to increase our happiness per. So let's buy 2 more wind farms to do that. Actually, let's buy a small solar farm as well. So let's spend one of these. Put this, we'll put it in the desert. Be nice and good for the solar farm. This costs $1 million, and we get to increase our environmental score by 1. So that'll cost $1 million. Let's buy more of these so we can kind of get up to this. So let's buy 10 of them. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So now we get to kind of put these out on the board wherever we want. They'll kind of go all over. Solar farms are super nice. They produce... they're pretty cheap compared to a lot of the other types of energy, and they do produce quite a bit. So yeah, we're going to cover our nice little map with solar farms here. We'll go here. And so now we have 10 solar farms on here, which will cost $10 million, and we delete that. So now we currently have $45 million, but for each one of these solar farms, we get another environmental score. So we get 10 more of these trees, which is super nice. That'll definitely help us out in the long run, because the more tokens we have for environment and happiness, the better tax bracket we can get into. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And this also means that if we want to then go for and buy more coal power plants, it won't hurt us as bad. So we're kind of really good for the environment right now. These solar panels are producing a lot of energy towards our town. They're super happy. We'll get to the happiness here right now. So currently we have 1,000 from the coal power plant, plus 200 from the wind farm, plus 400 total from all 10 solar plants. So that is 1,600 total megawatt hours. And so that means we are producing over our first threshold, and so we do get to increase our happiness score by 1. We're getting lots and lots of the people super happy here. And now we go into our third turn. So we'll draw another card here. Draw. Ooh, there's a drought. So this reduces the hydroelectric dam until end of turn, but increases the solar. So this will actually be pretty good for us. So when we calculate our income, we get to double the output of our solar panels, which will be super nice. It'll go from 40 megawatt hours to 80 megawatt hours for this turn. So we have our income. So now we're going to collect. We get the 1,000 plus the 200 plus the solar panels, each of them producing double this turn. So we get the 1,200 plus 800, which is 2,000 megawatt hours, times $25,000 per megawatt hour, gives us 50 million buckaroonies, which is really good. We're sitting pretty here. So 50 million bucks. So that gives us a total of 95 million right now. And so we can buy something. We can also sell anything. Like, so if we wanted to then say sell this, like if we were done with coal, we could sell this for $25 million, let's do that. So let's sell this for $25 million, which is half of the initial price. So you sell that. And now we have enough money to purchase a hydroelectric dam. These cost $100 million. But they are super useful. We can get rid of this card as well. So this card gets discarded. With this hydroelectric dam, it produces the same amount of energy as a coal power plant, but it has to be built on a river. So we're going to build it right there for a river. So now that also does not increase or decrease our environmental score, because you're kind of manipulating the landscape here. But we get to now add or subtract our happiness, so we get to add all this, and so we have the same happiness as we did last time. We had the 1600, so we get to add. Actually, this card is important. We can go pull out the drought again. It still affects how much we're doing for the happiness. So we have to decrease this, but to 500 megawatt hours, but we do end up doubling our solar power plant. So this puts us at, I believe, 1,500. Let me get the quick calculator out. 500 plus 400 plus the doubling of that, 800. Yeah, we get in that first bracket to get another happiness token, which is all good for us. So now we can discard the drought, and now we'll do turn 4. This kind of continues on until the end of the turn, or until the end of turn 10. Ooh, this will destroy our wind turbines here, but like we can kind of see how these random cards we get to just draw a bunch of them. More operation and maintenance. We'll research hydro. So there's a bunch of this. There's another drought. So this is a good kind of representation of how this goes. But once we get to the end of the game here, we get to see how much money. So we get to figure out where our tax bracket is right now. So our tax score is the sum of our happiness tokens plus our environmental tokens. So we currently have 6 happiness tokens and 14 environmental tokens, so that's 20, which means we are a social corp. So we get have to pay 10% tax on the total amount of money we have. Oh, I forgot to spend the money for my hydro plant, so let's do that real quick. It was $100 million for the hydroelectric plant, so we have to pay 10% on $20 million, which is $2 million, so we have a total of $18 million. Obviously, you get a lot more if you play the full 10 turns, but that is a quick overview of how we play this game. Thank you for watching, and if you have a minute, please leave us feedback at this forum right here at the bottom of the website. Thank you so much.